Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. It is wonderful to gather again in the spirit of inner exploration as we continue our reflections on the theme of this week, which is science and religion. Yesterday, we began to see how these two paths, one of inquiry and the other of devotion, converge beautifully in the heartfulness way. Tonight, we move deeper into understanding how this integration unfolds within us through the living practice of meditation. In the external world, science depends on observation, experimentation, and evidence. In the inner world, the same principles apply, but the laboratory is the heart, and the instrument is consciousness itself. When we meditate, we observe changes, not through machines, but through the subtle shifts within our being, greater calmness, clarity, intuition, and connection. These are not beliefs, they are experiential proofs of a subtler science, the science of spirituality. Daji reminds us that when we bring a scientific attitude to our abhyas, to our spiritual practice, free from bias, open to discovery, and anchored in experience, we begin to perceive religion not as a ritual, but as a living truth that evolves with our consciousness. This is where faith matures into realization. A true seeker is both a scientist and a devotee. The scientist within asks, what happens when I meditate with sincerity every day and patiently observes? The devotee within feels gratitude and surrenders the outcome to the divine. Together, these two create balance, the spirit of exploration, joined with the humility of reverence. In heartfulness, we are encouraged to test the principles of yogic transmission and cleaning through our own experience. We don't have to merely accept them, we feel them. Over time, we witness transformation that no instrument can measure, but which our heart unmistakably knows. Science may explain how the heart beats, but religion reveals why it longs. Science studies the mechanism of life. Religion unveils the meaning of life. When both blend through meditation, the external and internal worlds harmonize. Then the search ends, for the knower, the known, and the process of knowing become one. As Daji writes, spirituality is the science of the soul. It transcends labels and beliefs, guiding us to experience reality as it is, simple, direct, and ever present within. Dear sisters and brothers, as we move ahead in the session, let us continue to share the Heartfulness Masterclasses and the BHED sessions with our near and dear ones. And our inspirational reading this week is from the Heartfulness Way book 2 by beloved Daji, as we continue our reflections from chapter 2, Science and Religion. You'll also find additional reading material and videos of revered Daji on this theme, which are available on the Heartfulness app under the Sunday 19th October tab. Since the reading text will not be displayed on the screen, we invite you to read along from your own copy of the book. Holding the book in your hands and engaging with the words personally helps deepen your connection and makes the reflection more meaningful. Dear sisters and brothers, let us open our hearts to the reading now. And we are going to read from Science and Religion, chapter 2. And we'll resume the reading from page number 14. Also, quantum physics has demonstrated that science is subjective. Observation depends on the senses and inference depends on the mind. In most people, Observation and inference are hampered because the mind is not a clear instrument of perception. Those who have mastered the senses and the mind, who perceive the world through the medium of pure consciousness, are the true scientists. Over the years, I have learned to let spirituality and science remain in their own dimensions. The beauty happens when both are unimposing and complementary. And when we embrace both, the universal principles of spirituality influence our worldly life. Our soul provides the life force for our creativity, whether it is in music, romance, business, relationships, or scientific discovery. It weaves the unity. The world of matter is a visible affair, whereas spirituality is invisible, about non being. Even when we feel various spiritual states, how can we describe what is happening at the deepest levels of our consciousness? We are in the realm of God, the realm of true potential. And our experience of this realm is closer than we may imagine. Every night in deep sleep, we touch the soul. In that moment, we are one with our deeper self. That is why sleep is so rejuvenating and why we wake from deep, restful sleep feeling is so good. But we are not aware of it. We don't understand it because it is beyond knowledge. In meditation, we learn to experience that realm while awake. We become aware of the infinite presence as the foundation of our existence, the center of our being. This happens through the heart by setting for ourselves the goal of oneness with the infinite. Reflection. It is the right time to pause our conversation. So Daji invites all of us who are present to meditate together. Everyone in the room settles down and Daji relaxes into a cross-legged meditation posture on the swing, closing his eyes. When he meditates, his back is perfectly straight, yet relaxed. His hands are gently clasped in his lap, and his eyes are lightly closed. There is no effort, no force, no tension, nothing blocking his awareness. His face is luminous, radiating inner peace. We meditate. After some time, he says, "That's all." These meditation sessions shape the contours of our inner world. They take me into other dimensions. Most of my waking life is spent looking outwards, with many things hacking attention: work, relationships, daily chores, and challenges. In meditation, I can move to the center to pause, regroup, and recalibrate. It creates an elemental foundation, listening to the heart, connecting with the soul, developing conscience, cultivating ethical intelligence. This movement of stillness and solitude is an important aspect of well being. Dear sisters and brothers, with this, we conclude the chapter reading Science and Religion. And let us now offer the universal prayer together. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and the real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. May this universal prayer expand our hearts in love and understanding, and reminding us of the one divine light that connects us all. Dear sisters and brothers, as you prepare for the rest tonight, pause for a few moments to turn inward. Feel the condition within your heart, the impressions, the calm, the subtle stirrings left from the day. Recognize all the inner experience of the day, your efforts, your prayers, your moments of awareness have shaped your inner state. Sit quietly for a few minutes, offering your heartfelt prayer to the Master with love and gratitude. Let His presence refine and purify what remains, guiding you gently into rest and deeper connection. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining this evening session today. And may this continuing journey on science and religion inspires you to live with both clarity and devotion. And we look forward to being again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And we look forward to your presence in the morning session. Until then, may peace, remembrance, and the silent guidance of the beloved Master remain with you through the night. Thank you.